What is up, guys? Today we're going to be checking out how highways almost destroyed Amsterdam. Bro, I don't know how that actually happened, but let's get right onto it. Let's see what we got here today. And yeah, if you're not part of our Discord community, guys, link will be below in the description. You can suggest videos for me to actually react to. You can comment, talk with our community, talk with me. There's a whole community there, so go check it out. Link below in the description, and let's get right onto the video. Let's see what we got. Let's turn it down a bit.
Beautiful Amsterdam, famous as the city of cyclists.
There you go. That's better.
Consistently voted best place in the world to get run over by a bicycle by tourists. But
Of
it wasn't
course.
always this way. In the 1960s, Amsterdam was a car city. The city was sprawling outside of its 19th century boundaries, and the future was the automobile. Bicycles were an old relic of the 20th century in America.
Yeah, like I guess everyone did want to move on from the old-fashioned way, like using bicycles and all that stuff. Like they see cars, they all jump onto cars. They see it like a much easier way of transport. But as we see, the Netherlands actually avoided that a few years later, so that's pretty cool as well.
Americans were ahead at building the cities of the future. So the Dutch looked to America for inspiration. In the 1960s, American planner David Jokinen was brought in to modernize the city. It was assumed that in a modern city, just like in America, most people would choose to live in the suburbs and commute into the city center by car. So the result was Plan Jokinen, a plan to make Amsterdam...
I mean, bro, for me as well, like literally, even if I need to go like not a long distance, I mean, like just down the road to get like some milk or something for home. I mean, I always take my car, bro. Like, okay, I don't own a bicycle. I should. I mean, it's much easier just to get my bicycle and go down the road, get what I need, come back. But I use a car. I don't know. It's just way of like life, how I got used to it, you know? You know what I'm saying, guys? Anyway, let's keep going.
Easily accessible by car. Plan Jokinen had several aspects that were pretty radical by Dutch standards, but fairly commonplace in America. The single canal was going to be filled in to make a 6-lane highway, forming a ring road around the city center. Access to the ring road would come in from the south and require demolishing...
Now that is a huge highway, by the way.
Pipe. These highways would lead to an area of high office towers and form a new central business district, which would require demolishing parts of Oud West. It was expected that all visitors to the city center would come in by car, so car parks and taxi centers were planned on the periphery, with monorails connecting the rest of the city. Of course, monorails.
Monorails.
Were not chosen because they were the cheapest or best solution. They were chosen primarily because they were raised up above the street and didn't get in the way of cars.
Okay.
Details of this plan that would have pretty much destroyed everything we know of today's Amsterdam would distribute to the public in a brochure ironically entitled, "Give the City a Chance." Seriously. Drawings of the proposed highway probably look familiar to anybody from North America because they look pretty much like every city in North America. Plan Jokinen may seem crazy today, but it was all part of an ongoing modernization of Amsterdam. This particular plan failed, but other parts of the city were not as fortunate, and several neighborhoods were destroyed.
Wow, that is like a big wide area. There was probably like buildings here or whatever. I don't know what they had, but imagine they had to clear all this out. That is crazy.
I had American-style roads as part of a highway plan for Amsterdam. These plans were stopped only because of mass protests by citizens in the 1970s. Since that time, Amsterdam has started a series of repairs to undo some of the damage. The city has significantly reduced the number of car lanes and turned more space over to walking, cycling, and public transit.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
Use, which was almost wiped out completely in the 1970s, is now the major form of transportation in the city.
Nah,
but these
just imagine,
highways,
bro.
now wide boulevard-style roads, are still here today, evidence of a crazy car-centric vision for Amsterdam that thankfully never materialized. It's hard to imagine that places like this one could have been highways instead of lively neighborhoods where people live and work. As you probably know, most other parts of the world were not as fortunate, with highways having destroyed the fabric.
Like, look at how many cars here. I mean, if you're in the city, bro, bicycles, man. Bicycles all the way. I mean, much easier. You skip on traffic. There's a lot of benefits with it.
Of many cities. promoting urban sprawl, consuming city finances, generating intense automobile traffic, and making walking and bicycling dangerous and infeasible as alternatives. Amsterdam successfully fought back against highways and suburbanization, and now it's one of the most livable cities in the world as a
Wow,
result.
that's just
Question
crazy.
for the 21st century
That's
is,
just crazy,
what other
bro.
world cities will follow in its
Yeah.
footsteps?
I mean, well, that was a pretty interesting video. I do agree, like, other countries should follow Netherlands' footsteps on this. Get, like, cars out of the way if you don't need it. Find other ways to, like, go from A to B. But anyway, we can't really do anything from our side. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. If you're not part of our Discord community, guys, link will be below in the description. Go check that out. Join our Discord. Suggest videos for me to actually react to. I really do appreciate people suggesting videos. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.